The video you're about to see comes to you from Avilla Elementary School. Similar to last week's video, this is the second part in the series where I interviewed the second grade teachers, the third grade teachers, the fourth grade teachers, and as well as the fifth, along with their IAs. I asked them 5 questions, but really simply I just wanted to ask them why they love teaching each and every day, and the excitement they get out of seeing their students grow and learn also each and every day. Hope you enjoy.
We have an awesome staff at Avilla. Everybody gets along, everybody works well, we play well together, and we are all here because we want the best for our kids at Avilla.
A good day is when there's lots of laughter in the classroom.
And lots of learning and aha moments.
Yeah. When the kids walk in ready to go, excited about the day.
My teaching partner and my teaching team, and by team I mean everybody around my grade level and everybody coming in to push in to help. It's definitely a team effort.
And I think when you see those kids show that growth and that progress, that keeps pushing you to keep at it.
The light bulb moments.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kids are excited about learning, and they're really glad that they actually could figure out what was once a hard thing for them to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's our one?
I think just having fun with the kids and seeing them enjoy learning and get excited.
My why is from my own personal experience with school, and I just try to be the instructor and the person that I needed when I was this age.
Absolutely.
I like it when the kids come up to me in the morning and they've been with me in previous years, and they come to give me a hug and say hi and ask me, how my day was. That's merely memorable. I mean, other things too, when I hear about kids doing well outside of school, and I find out, how they did in their soccer game or their football game or how they did in their dance, those things are all just memorable too. It's those little things.
That's awesome.
I have one I would like to shout that kind of Janelle and I worked kind of together, Ronan, last year. He was able to recognize that I is uppercase. Remember that?
Yes.
But we worked really hard with him.
There's a lot of cheering.
Yeah. And it was a big win for him, and it was. And I was pretty excited that I was able to help with that.
That's awesome.
It's also good to know, like going back, I know you and I have talked about this too, that knowing that I'm seeing just a snapshot in the kids' lives, and when I find out that, well, last year this is what they were doing, so this is actually something really good that they're doing this year, and then when you hear even the next year, oh my gosh, yep, they're doing great. So that's another memorable piece, is when you know from year to year that there's
before and after.
Yeah.
Before they enter
Absolutely.
your classroom and how they are the next year.
Yeah.
We've been working on vocabulary, and today, out of nowhere, one of my students said, "Mrs. Cole, are you trying to imply that you like math?" And I was like, yes, get a piece of candy. Because he pulled it out of nowhere. He used it, we talked about it, and he was using it in the classroom. So anytime I see them taking things we've studied and using it just in their day-to-day, it's exciting.
I would say camp for us, just because it's such a bonding experience that we have with the kids, and it's just time where they get to see us be silly and goofy and not in the classroom.
Just keep doing your best. Keep trying your hardest.
Set a goal.
Pick your nose.
Set a goal and go for it.
I think one thing I would tell my students is that you might not get it now,
Tell your daughters, that's a
but in the future, you're gonna get it. So don't worry about it if you don't get it now. Your light bulb will go off sometime in your life. It doesn't happen when you're a kid. Sometimes it happens when you're 21, like me.
It's like starting a new job. Nobody knows what they're doing at first,
Absolutely.
but 2 weeks in, you're like an expert.
Absolutely.
I would say the first 5 years are the hardest, I think.
I would say it does get easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
The more you do it, and the more you understand that you can't control everything or anything sometimes.
Even though you've been teaching a long time.
Right.
You're still going to have those moments or those years or
Yeah.
that still feel like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's like any job where you have your great days and you have your not so great days, but in the end, it's usually worth it.
And keep your good people close.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of support if you ask for it.
Yeah, there is. There's so much support.